Alrighty guys, we had some audio issues on that first stream, but we're back. I think I got it fixed. Hopefully. There we go. So I got it back up and running. We got audio this time. Just want to reset it up again so you guys can see that I'm not trying to cheat. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch this. Alright, here we go. Like I said, Nick's going to be joining us. I think he's already in the party. I know he's talking though. He's going to be streaming the other game. The Packheads and the Dirty Birds. My money's on the Packers. I think it's going to be Packers Steelers in the Super Bowl, so we'll see what happens, guys. See what Madden thinks.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He's going to get the football. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
So whatever happened to the old expression, he who hesitates is lost. Because when Le'Veon runs the football, hesitation actually gains him a whole lot of yards.
That was clever. 30 carries, 170 yards in the divisional round, following up 29 carries in the wild card round. He has looked so good.
He really has. Great vision, incredible patience.
Sorry.
But that's coupled with an offensive line that understands that and will hold
broadcasting
blocks and
seek
more
more
as they get downfield.
You mentioned last week them having to hold blocks for big guys in previous years has helped Le'Veon Bell.
I think it's helped all the way through. They were kind of used to it. And now they really respond to it because of the big plays.
Like I said, this is Nick, guys. He's the one NFC game, the AFC game. We're going to see what Madden thinks.
And they're able to get this
Super Bowl is going to do. You guys see Le'Veon Bell there with
10 yards on that one, and that'll learn him a
I'll give you a heads up. I did it.
Anytime a team goes on the road,
I did that broadcast last night. This is my first night. Or I didn't do the broadcast, but I did sim that game last night. First night with the game, I just wanted to see some of the features of the game without actually having to play it. And the Steelers ended up winning 41 to nothing.
It gives them a lot of confidence.
Obviously, I don't think that's going to be repeated.
But that's definitely not going to happen.
Time in the pocket.
Going
for the deep
ball. It was pretty cool to watch.
An incomplete crisis averted.
I had it all set up, but I have to restart it and everything. So, do what?
I'm going to exit this game. I just realized we're playing at night, not at 4:15.
Right, yeah, you got to do the 4:30
Not that makes a huge difference, but I want to make it as real as possible.
Yeah, see, I'm going to have a 1 o'clock start for mine, but it's in a dome, so who cares?
Oh yeah, your game doesn't matter what time it is.
Right.
Mine does, because unfortunately Foxborough can get a little bit chilly.
Alright, so...
Alrighty.
I'm going to open up mine. You're going to have to hear my intro, and you're going to have to set up the include my audio, which you can do right from the party chat.
I already have your audio.
You have mine set up. You have to press the button that says include your audio for my broadcast. So there you go. Now you gotta hit the.
I clicked the button. We're good.
Yep. Okay. We're good. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is me and my buddy Matthew Hibbs here. Home alone is his Twitch, and he's broadcasting for you guys the AFC game. Steelers, Patriots, as you all know. I'm a huge Steeler fan. He's a huge Steeler fan. So we want the Steelers to win. If you want to watch that game, you go over to his channel, Home Alone. I know that his guys on his channel right now can hear me. So if you want to come watch the NFC game, we're over here on Nick Guyla's mic. So we're going to go ahead and see the rest of what I need to set up, and we're going to start it. He had a little screw up, a little hitch on his, so his game's restarting. You get it started back up, or are you still loading in with what you got going on there?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game features two skilled wide receivers who happen to be two of the best route runners in the league.
We're turning it over.
It's Antonio Brown going up against
Julian
Julian
just
Edelman.
Enjoy it. So here we go.
With kickoff straight ahead, let's check in with the two men who will be calling tonight's game as we say hello to Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight on this
about to start this game up though between the Steelers and the
Patriots.
Hashtag here we go.
Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England
Hashtag
Patriots.
here we go. Stairway to 7.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person.
So we're looking at Jared Cook versus Austin
big
Cooper.
unit on me. Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake.
It should be a pretty exciting matchup, as we all remember that matchup that occurred here in Dallas.
They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again
not so much
here.
real life, you get where I'm going with that.
This is taken at his 4. Oh, look at the juke.
So we'll see what happens.
And
I think
past the 20
I think Atlanta pulls off the win
line.
here, and the Steelers get the AFC side. What do you think, Matt?
And now it's time to see what this Pittsburgh offense
my
can
Super Bowl
do.
picks
Here comes
is going to
Ben
be
Roethlisberger. They only
the Green Bay
mustered 6
Packers
field goals against Kansas City. Never hit
That's what I said this whole
but they
postseason.
won the
I'm
game,
gonna stick with
and
it.
they're going to the AFC
Now, of course, we're a little biased,
chance at playing the Patriots,
and we're a little biased
to the
too.
Super Bowl, lost in
But
01
we do think
and
that
in
we have
04. Big Ben's
we do have bad
Yeah,
news for
a big
anybody who
smile
is
on
a
his face
Steelers
for
fan.
winning the game at Kansas City.
15 of our
behind the scenes,
beloved
very
Steelers
upset that they had to kick 6
currently
field
have
goals.
the
That's
flu.
not normal for the Pittsburgh offense. Not normal for a team.
Included in that list
Yeah, I
of
heard
15
that.
is Big Ben.
Brown, the lone receiver, left.
And no one said anything for sure, but Le'Veon Bell did miss practice today. They
Now
said it
a
was
play
pretty
fake here on
but
first down. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line
we'll
of
see what happens.
scrimmage.
Hopefully it's just a
It's a loss
24-hour
of a
flu
yard
and they're all
there,
ready
and
to
now
go by game
second
time.
down.
I think a lot of them, the big names, even if they do have the flu, on game day, if they feel good enough, they're going to play through it. You're not going to sit out the AFC title game if you can play through it. And it wouldn't be the first time that the Steelers played through the flu. L.C. Greenwood played through the flu in, what was it, Super Bowl 9, right?
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Finding time. He's going to walk on deep left side here.
When L.C. Greenwood played through the flu.
There, a nice hit.
I believe that was Super Bowl 9, wasn't it?
And
Just
brings
trying to
up
go
third
deep with
down.
Antonio Brown there.
Offensive starters
Trying to play deep
time.
ball already.
Electric is certainly a word
There's
that
the
comes to
offensive
mind
line
when
for
you
the
talk about
Steelers.
Le'Veon
Best in the
Bell.
league right there, baby.
The way that he reshaped his body coming out of college.
At least in our mind, they do a great job of keeping Ben upright, though.
Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy.
You get
whether he's running
Atlanta
it
over here
or
opening the
catching
game
it.
off
Little
with
trouble
a
thus far on their opening
13-yard
drive as they
rip
come up
on
on
their
a
very
third
first
and
play of the
11.
game, Devontae Freeman. As
Right
they're
now
starting to call him the anti-Le'Veon Bell.
On third down,
third and 11 for the Steelers here. We got a first round. Thank you, baby.
And he's brought down after a good game.
Over here, we get
well, we know he's got the speed there.
Two
He needed the
plays for the
speed
Falcons,
and
two
the
first
hands.
downs.
A great catch.
And because
already
of
at
that
the 46-yard
speed, you have to respect it as a
So
defender.
it looks like in
So
both cases, we got some guys driving down the field already.
Somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage.
If we're going based off
and
first
go up and
drive,
get
it's
the
looking pretty
football.
good for
That's a
my
big-time
prediction,
play right
because I
there.
did say Falcons-Packers. Mine originally stemmed, I picked the
defense maybe on their heels.
Falcons and the Steelers-Giants. That didn't happen. So we picked Falcons out of the NFC. And Clinton Dix picks off Matty Ice in the end zone.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The Giants cannot play the Falcons in the Super Bowl. They're both NFC teams.
A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Yes, I know this.
Ninkovich is one of those great gems that
I missaid what I was trying to say.
Whether he's rushing as a defensive end or playing outside
Oh,
linebacker,
what a grab by Clinton
productive.
Dix. Wow. I'll say one thing for any of my fans that are watching this game that have been following me while I played Madden 15. This game is a complete and total upgrade over that. If you do not have Madden 17 yet and you are a huge Madden fan, you are missing out. This is probably one of the best Maddens they've done. They do have some stupidity to the game, but it wouldn't be a Madden game without some.
The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
What do you think of that? I think it's
and without a doubt,
right up there.
Not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were
I
making
feel like we got
progress.
the most control of the offense at least.
But they were making a few yards along the way. Now that they've comped it up,
control what kind of passes you throw. As the Steelers got a fumble, or they fumbled the ball, and the Patriots picked it up. Not sure if who fumbled was. I think that was Le'Veon. Yeah, they called it the fumble.
Oh, there's.
And
what?
This is one of those
big
plays, Charles.
Well, it's under booth
review,
review, so
first,
let's
or
not
did the
get too
ball
excited.
come out first?
This is where you need
Well, if it's under booth review, that means it's going to get overturned. We all know how that goes on this game. The only time they call for booth review.
And they will keep possession.
And actually, I'm sorry, that was Ladarius Green. That was a pass to Ladarius Green.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, Lev fumbling? That doesn't make much sense. Looks like Atlanta's defense is putting some great secondary coverage out there as they took about 5-6 seconds Aaron Rodgers had in the pocket, but he didn't have enough time to get rid of it as he goes down for a sack on first down. It's a second and 23.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
We got a 1st and 10 for Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers. They did overturn the call.
Now a first down carry by Bell.
All right.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down.
Like I said, usually the only time they call for booth
there to make it second
means they're going to overturn
it. That's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run
Matt
at all,
said, he's a big passer.
Abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
I'm the opposite. I like to run the ball. I love having Lev and being able to run the ball. And what they did for this game, as Aaron Rodgers hits Adams, I don't really know his first name.
He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll make it third down.
Huge play. I mean, huge. They're now on the opposing 26-yard line, about 55 yards on that play.
They'll need to get it to the 30
Absolutely,
for first.
Aaron Rodgers hits him at the 1, or throws off his foot at the 1-yard line and hits Adams in stride, just barely in front of the defensive back, and he gets an extra 30 yards.
But couldn't pick it.
So, pretty big play there. But as I was saying, running the football in this game has completely evolved. The run blocking assignments are all pretty much the way it would be in real life. Everything about how you run now is more realistic than in previous versions of Madden. I don't like that I still haven't figured out how to stop and hesitate.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try
running
here.
The ball is definitely becoming
this will be from 56
a lot more fun,
yards out
in this game.
Yeah, just do the tutorials.
I know you don't run the ball enough.
And Boswell just kicked a field goal, and it bounced off the upright and went in. That was a 50-something yard field goal, but it hit the crossbar and went in.
Do not even like to bring up the names of kickers, like why do they even exist?
Boswell
bounced off
another field goal.
Boswell, 6 field goals. Beats Kansas City and sets an NFL
1 week following a
6
field goal
18
performance.
points for the Steelers to send them to the AFC title game. Well done.
You know, a lot of people are looking at that, just the fact that we won the game, we didn't get a single touchdown. They think that's a sign of weakness. You know what I say that is? That's a sign of strength on the defense. The fact that we managed to win the game without having to score a single touchdown shows just how good our defense is.
And not just any game, we won a divisional playoff game against the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs have a pretty good offense as of late, so it's not an easy task.
Right, it's not like we beat Cleveland without having to score a touchdown. I'm pretty sure anybody can beat Patriots take the field.
I mean, we did beat them last week in the season
to send them to the AFC Championship game.
This is true.
Brady, though, you know, we praise him all the time.
And all those Patriots fans who keep bringing up the fact that, you know, oh, well, we already beat the Steelers this season. Well, yeah, you're right, you did. But Landry Jones was our quarterback. And we didn't have Ryan Shazier. And we didn't have Bud Dupree. And James Harrison wasn't a starter. There's a lot that goes into
6 straight appearances
why you guys won that game. We also didn't have Ladarius Green, so we might have him this week.
It's crazy.
I would definitely have him this week. He was just that last week.
It's looking more like it.
He's not going to be out 2 weeks for a concussion. He's going to be playing.
He's not going to be out 4 weeks for
now, and Julian Edelman,
he got the concussion in the Ravens.
Into a terrific slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still
you see the offense here for
Green Bay's going to have to kick a field goal.
In the NFL, he takes it out on
see
the
what
opposing
Tom Brady
defenses.
and his deflated balls can do. Hopefully, for this game, we can keep our headset communication working, because you know how that worked last time for us. I'm not saying that we're cheating, but I'm just saying we're cheating. So.
I think we need to fire our new.
What was a huge run.
45-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
How many times do we say in this game?
But just a fun fact here,
so many different ways.
for any of you Steeler fans, obviously,
you got a back who's quick and shifty.
I'll take the Steelers. But since week 11, when we named James Harrison and Bud Dupree the starting outside linebacker combo, the Pittsburgh Steelers are undefeated.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
So if you don't think that James Harrison being in our starting lineup, Harrison, Tuitt, or Dupree,
and we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
All three of them?
It wasn't all three. It was two that did the most to work on.
And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing
actually, it was just
job.
Tuitt.
But when you
other
hold
guys
it
came
and
in
give
late.
up a sack,
It was Dupree and
really
Tuitt, but Dupree came in way
their
late.
work.
But yeah, Tuitt busted through the center there and got straight to him, drove him to the ground.
I don't think we had a sack against New England in the first meeting this year, did we?
I don't think so, but we did in this one, though.
Now, I know if we didn't, then that means that the last Pittsburgh Steeler to sack Tom Brady is Bud Dupree.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get some more of that this weekend, though.
And defensive
now having Dupree
one of the biggest blockers.
They made the defenses of yore in the Steel City very proud in the divisional round of the playoffs, did they not?
A big part of their blocking
reinserted James Harrison back into the lineup as a starter. They are undefeated in 2016, and he's 38 years old. But I don't think anyone takes care of his body any better than James Harrison, and then produces on the field. And on the opposite side, how about the youngster Bud Dupree, another outside linebacker? Has really come along,
you look at injury reports,
and they do look
the
like
injury
the
reports tell you a lot about a player. You know, okay, so maybe they are limited in practice.
They go play
and
action
yes,
for
they're
White.
Play.
Now it's Brady.
But a guy that has a knee injury,
and this is caught on
that has been limited in practice during the week is not going to be able to make the cuts that he normally would on any other given game. And Martellus Bennett for New England has a knee injury.
Always difficult, isn't it? Because
he's only been limited in practice. And Danny Amendola has an ankle injury, and that ankle isn't going to be fully healthy. It's going to be healthy enough for him to play on, I guarantee it. But I don't think he'd be able to do the things that he normally would be able to.
With it is Brown.
And that's
As you guys see here,
injuries like that.
Antonio Brown near the 30. Here on the
good
punt.
return there, 17 yards. And the Steelers are going offense here, 1st and 10.
Oh, that's right.
We got the ball back. It's going to be our 30.
Patriots defense.
See what we can do.
And even though that last drive yielded points,
You know, it's kind of funny
field goal, so
because I sat here
too upset about,
with my parents and my family and my friends and all that, and I said, you know, I expect the Falcons-Packers game to be a knockdown, everybody's going to score a touchdown every time they touch the ball kind of game.
Congratulations.
I mean, it's just the way it seems. Both offenses
and we'll see
are so
if they can
good
not give up anything
both
big
Green
on
Bay
this
and
drive.
Atlanta. And yet here we are, halfway through the first quarter, and the score is 3-0.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell.
So, I don't
and
know.
he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk
Yeah,
there
I'm
on
sure
the
either.
first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Bell just busted
First play of the drive, let's give credit all
wasn't a whole bunch,
excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice
Made it,
run.
what, 2nd and short or 3rd and short?
2nd and 4.
Yeah. You always take those kind of runs.
following
Those are
the
good
run.
runs.
Yeah, I mean, as long as
Make
you're
it
getting
second and
3 yards
3 to 4 yards per carry, yeah.
3 yards a down, you're going to get a first down.
Again with Bell.
And Le'Veon Bell busted it in.
And he'll be
Off to
brought
the
down
outside.
right
Actually,
at the
it wasn't big.
45-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps
It was 9 yards, but that was
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Well,
but I love
and
watching a team
with
that has
you
enough confidence
bringing
to
up
go
the
ahead
fact
and
that
run the
Le'Veon
football.
keeps running the
In
ball
that
here,
situation,
I'm going to say what I've
almost a
said
tendency breaker.
the past 2 games. I said it against Miami. If Le'Veon Bell has a big day against the Dolphins,
so the run gets them
we're going to win that game. Le'Veon Bell went out and broke the Steelers franchise rushing record in the playoffs.
Twice.
And so, well, that was against the Dolphins. The next week we come out, we're playing the Chiefs, and I say, if Le'Veon Bell has a big game, we will win that game. And he goes out and he breaks his own record, puts up 170 yards, and we win. So, with that being said, I will say it again. If Le'Veon Bell has a big game against New England, we will win. It's that simple. Yes, we still need to execute on offense.
I think anytime Le'Veon Bell has a good game, it helps out our passing. It makes us two-dimensional. That's what I keep telling everybody. If we can have a good running game, we're going to have a good passing game.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on your quarterback.
Hopefully by Sunday
you still have to be alert for the draws and all the plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So, but if we can keep a good running game going, it'll be a good game.
On 3rd down,
and the other key is when you're running the football, the key there is when you're running the football, more time is coming off the clock. And when more time comes off the clock, you have possession, and your possession stats are almost double or triple what New England's is. That means that one person in particular is not on the football field. And when Tom Brady's not on the football field, you stand a good chance as Hopper takes one for 39 yards into the end zone, touchdown, Atlanta. Hotlanta.
The Steelers
you got a good offense again. I got a good defense
Jordan
again.
Berry now to punt this one away. Back deep, Danny Amendola.
You know why I think Atlanta's going to win this game on Sunday? There's one reason that I think that Atlanta will win that game.
Matty Ice.
It's the closing of the Georgia Dome.
And go into the end zone for a touchback.
That game right there is the final game that will ever be played.
And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last last time with
Yeah,
just
but
punting football.
Aaron Rodgers won't give a shit about that.
When you look at how teams
No,
play
he won't.
the game,
But you don't. The Falcons are going to be even more fired up to send all of their fans home happy with a win, with the trip to the Super Bowl, and the fact that they get to close out their stadium on a high note.
Their defense out, give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a
Or
rest.
they'll be looking
doesn't
more
make
forward
sense
to their new
sometimes.
stadium. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's a good storybook, but I don't think it'll make them play any better.
A lot of teams, they do tend to try to play better when they know that they're
30-yard line.
that they're closing out their old stadium.
And it'll give the Patriots
There's just something to it. All the fans that have the memories there, those stadiums, they mean a lot to more than just the players who play on them and the owners that own them. Those stadiums, I think, mean a lot more to the fans than even the team.
What type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it.
You know, the team has their moments there, but so many fans, all of the moments they spend at the stadiums, they have these huge,
defensive linemen over his
amazing time, and everything's great. I know I've only been lucky enough to go to one stadium. I say I've been lucky because I've gone to a game. And I hate that it wasn't in Pittsburgh. I would have loved to go to the game in Pittsburgh, my first game. I still plan to go to a game in Pittsburgh. I'm going to do that one day.
10 yards still
But
left
I got
on
to go
second
to
down.
Tampa, and I will always remember that game at Raymond James Stadium. It'll never leave me. I'll never forget about it.
Brady gives
No
now
matter
the
what
ball.
happens to that
And
stadium.
he stopped immediately there.
Oh,
Stay with
man.
Just a
me,
gain
that
of a
memory
yard
is-
there, and now it'll be third
Tried to
down.
run really outside.
So many times we
James
look at a
Harris
short
is,
run and we praise the offense for trying
Not
to set
today.
the tempo
He
and
knocked him
establish
straight on
things,
his
but
back.
the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there.
Well,
So
you're
that's
trying to
when
run
run
to
giving up.
Debo's
They don't
side,
always have to
so
absorb the
That's
body
what
blows.
happens when you
Sometimes
run
they dish
into a
them out
dude who
themselves.
flies into Pittsburgh at 4
The
o'clock in the
Steelers insert their
morning
nickel
at 4:30 to
defense
the
on
gym.
third down.
Yeah, they add a DB.
Yeah, that's there's a reason he's not
Throwing is
one of the
Brady on
guys on
third
the
down.
blue list.
He's got time in the pocket.
His body's saying,
Toss it away.
I ain't getting sick.
So he throws it away,
Fourth
and
down.
that
So
brings
far,
up
guys,
fourth
we're
down.
holding Tom Brady
And
for
nobody
1
was
for
open
3
downfield
passing
there. Looked like a pretty
3
clear
yards.
throwaway.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
definitely was
about. Take Brady out of the
I'm
game,
wondering
they
why
got
there
nothing.
wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying
Exactly.
there's a receiver
that's why
there
I'm
in the
sitting here.
area.
I'm thinking, okay,
Those
if I'm the
dumb
defensive
quarterbacks, they get
coordinator,
away with
I'm
everything.
what's his name?
Spoken like a true
Keith Butler.
defensive back,
There you go.
Mr. Davis.
Did that
Took
come
me a
out?
moment.
It did.
I'm sorry, I was going to say Dick LeBeau there for half a second.
46 on his
Missed
first
the old
kick.
man,
This one in
but,
that neighborhood as well.
Keith Butler. If I'm
Salty
Keith
about that.
Butler,
Down.
I am too. But if I'm Keith Butler,
That'll be a
I am game
41-yard
planning
punt, 4
specifically to
yards
shut
there
down
on the
Brady's
return.
receivers.
And the offense will
I
take
don't-
over with a new
This is
set
just
of
me in
downs.
general.
The
I'd
Steelers
line up
offense
in
now,
a
they get ready to head
3
back on the
linebackers,
field.
2 outside,
They got
1
the lead
inside,
last
and
time
a 1
at the
defensive
punt, though.
lineman
What's the key
set,
to this
where
drive?
everybody
I
else
think
out
it's
there is
leverage.
corners and
Big
safeties.
guys up front. You know the motivation.
If they're going to run the ball, then they're going to run the ball. Let them run the ball. It's not going to work too well, probably, because we do have a great run
Let's
defense.
go ahead and get these guys.
But
Low
you
man
make them
wins.
one-dimensional.
Let's go
You
do it
take
on this
Brady
drive.
out of it.
We'll watch
You make
that
sure
leverage on
that
this
maybe he
drive.
does have
3
12,
receivers
13
to the
seconds
left,
to sit in the
1
pocket.
to the right.
But if nobody's open,
On
those
first
12,
down,
13
it's
seconds,
Roethlisberger.
they don't
And
matter.
Bay has it over the middle. 5 yards
And every
on the
once
catch
in a while,
there
yes,
brings
you
up
blitz.
second
You
down.
absolutely have to
Well,
blitz
clearly
every
one
once
of
in a
his
while.
advantages.
As there's a
is the
fumble, and
passers,
it's
his height,
recovered
sit
by
back in the
Atlanta.
pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
Atlanta
It really
gets
does,
the
because your
ball
goal is to
2
move the
yards
quarterback
away
off
from
his
the
initial spot when he
50-yard
gets his
line.
drop back completed.
Wow.
But when you have that type
Steelers
of
got the ball
height,
back. He didn't
he
have
can
that great of a
stay in
return.
there. If he's willing to
AB
take the
got hit
hits
as soon as he got
and
the
just
ball, went
fire
back a
over
couple
the
yards,
top,
but
which saves
it's
him
already
time
second and
and
5.
actually
We got
completes
5
a
yards
play a
already.
little bit quicker
I think
than it
20
normally
yards in
does.
this
The
game.
quarterback has to slide
It's
and find open
21 to
space to
32.
throw.
Brought in by Coates.
Yeah, I saw that
And
stuff.
he'll be brought down right around
Hardly
the
any
37.
yards at all.
That
Only
is a
3 yards
great
on the
defensive
catch.
game.
It's third
Yeah,
down.
which is really
Inside
crazy
you run
because
a
Ben
hitch
has
route, it
28
really
yards.
helps to
So
have
he
a guy
actually
who can
has
turn it loose. And
more
boy, you
yards than
rifled
we
one in
actually
there on
had,
that
so.
one. Not much run after catch,
Interesting
but it
stat.
worked really well.
I guess Le'Veon's gone backwards.
I don't know. I don't think I read that right, maybe. That doesn't make any damn sense.
I don't think you did.
Oh, we'll look at the stats at halftime. I'm sure they'll come
Short
up.
of the sticks after that completion,
Oh, they will.
and now
They
it's
will.
third down for this offense.
As we're just under a minute and a half away from the end of the first
There
quarter.
we go.
here
Got
in
trips to
Atlanta.
the right side. See what Big Ben does here.
Third and 2.
Now, how long?
Roethlisberger.
There we go.
How long
First
do these
down.
quarters feel like?
Rodgers.
Eli
And he
Rodgers.
will
I did
have a
10 minutes.
first
I know it's
down
not
here
the
at
full
about
length,
the
but I think
40.
for Madden, that's good enough.
The goal of
See,
every
I
offense
actually
is to
didn't do
move the
the full
chains, pick
15
up
minutes.
first
I don't
downs.
know
A
why,
nice job
but I
finding an
did.
open
Well,
receiver.
And
my
it's actually
experience
not
is
too
doing
bad.
that with Madden is the scoring will be absolutely crazy. I did one of the playoff games for the 15.
So the offense has
it
it
was the
first
Dolphins
and
game.
10.
The game ended like 53 to 44 or some shit. It was super high scoring. It wasn't realistic at all.
I'm actually kind of surprised by this right now because now obviously the yardage in this game is a little astronomical for the first quarter, as the Falcons already have over 100 yards total. That stat just popped up, but we're about to end the first quarter and it's only 7-3. So score-wise, it's actually pretty accurate right now.
One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 3-0 is our score, and we'll return to Foxborough after this.
You got one first down, so I want to get two ahead of myself.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by
the Falcons just keep running the football, and it's working so well.
Back with Charles Davis.
That right there will bring an end to the first quarter here in Atlanta.
They're looking at a second and short
we got back from our
yardage.
commercial break from our Odell Beckham Jr. Head and Shoulders commercial.
And we have Gatorade over here on Fox, bringing this to you live on Fox.
Or Twitch.tv.
Right. That's where we're actually bringing it to you. The game itself, I don't know what time it is. The NFC game.
There you go.
I just know it's on Fox.
7 here. 5 yards is the pickup. There's that extends this drive.
But we always talk about cut
what,
down and
2
distance,
o'clock start time
allowing
or something
offenses
like
to
that?
expand their playbook.
Second
and 2. That means your playbook's wide open. You can run just
I
about
haven't looked into
anything.
it yet.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
I'm not in weekend mode yet.
Sees a short yardage
I'm almost
runs
there. I'm ready
and
for
goes
it.
to one of those.
So it'll be first down here after the run.
I've been nonstop
lone
about
receiver
my
left.
football.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I gotta focus on it a little bit.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring
While
it
we're
second
sitting
down.
here, just kind of in the midst of a normal drive and whatnot, if there's anybody out there that's watching this video as we broadcast it, or
second down here after the incomplete pass.
is watching it later on on one of our YouTubes or whatever, you are going to join, right? The franchise that I've
second
set
and
up.
10. It's Roethlisberger once more.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I got 3 of
over the
them.
middle.
I know,
4
but
yards on the completion, and it
It's
sets up a
myself.
third
Let's see what
down.
iRacing
And that's
coming
one
up
of his
here.
advantages of a passer is now
Yeah.
his height,
Well, I
setting
mean,
back there in
we'll
the
set a
pocket,
day
firing it
for-
over the middle. He can really see
I
everything.
don't plan on advancing like
It is, and
3
I know
times in
that
1
other
week.
quarterbacks get it done different
maybe
ways.
once every
You don't have to be his height to make a great
third,
play.
4th day, something like
But
that.
what he does is he
We'll
takes
see.
away
We'll see
having to
something.
make those slide steps in the pocket.
And we got Atlanta with
to find
another
angles to
touchdown. They
throw
go
the
up
ball
13-3.
through. He just throws
But
right
for
over
those
the
of you
top
that
of
do
it
want to
because he
join,
can see everything. And sometimes
send
that
me a
saves time
message
and gets the
on
ball
my
to a
Facebook
receiver
or on my
quicker.
And
Xbox.
he's going to get to
Nick
the
Eilis
31,
19.
enough for the first down.
And it's the 3 leagues
Defensively,
are
they
we
were in
have
zone
a
coverage there. You
normal
have to be a little careful. You're losing playing
league
against a
where
good
everybody's got their
quarterback like
normal
he
rosters,
is.
all the teams
To not
are
play too
normal.
much zone.
There's
Yeah,
a
you have to be
fantasy
careful
draft
how much time you're
version
giving up.
where
I think it's a
everybody
good
will
point you
have
just
a
brought up.
fantasy
So
draft.
maybe if you still want
And
to play
finally,
zone,
the
you go to zone
fantasy
blitz scheme.
draft
And you can
legends
drop anyone out of your defensive front,
where I went out and I downloaded
defensive
the
tackle.
roster.
It doesn't matter. You
I
just
don't remember who I
exchange someone
downloaded
to
it
bring
from,
more
but
pressure
I
towards
think
the
whoever it
quarterback
was
and still try and
that
cover
did it, they did a
downfield.
great job
And
on
he'll
this
fall
roster.
forward to
And
the
it's got all the
29-yard
legends you could ever
line.
want
2 yards on the
on the
pickup
game,
there. It'll be
and
second and 8.
you can use them.
They
And
know that
that's
old
what we're going to
expression,
do.
"It's not my
Those
night."
3. So if you want
It
in,
hasn't been his so
send me a
far.
message
I don't
on
know
Nick
if the legs
Eilis
are a little
19.
bit
and I'll
heavy. Sometimes
get you guys
having to hang
passwords
out
and get
all
everything
day
set
and
up
play
for you.
doesn't exactly play to your
It'll be a lot of fun.
advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively.
But
That
either
was the
way,
same
Atlanta
case on that
now
play.
goes up 14-3.
On
13
second down,
minutes and 33 seconds
Roethlisberger.
remaining.
It's
in the
complete to
second
Brown,
quarter.
right
baby.
side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll
Maybe
lead to a
first
third
down,
down.
first Brown.
Forget Bright Lights,
we'll
big city
play the first
partner.
down. It's 33
It's
now.
Bright
It was
Lights,
a good
big
chunk of change.
stage,
5
NFL
yards.
playoffs. That's Antonio Brown.
There's Josh
Antonio Brown
McDaniels,
likes
the
all of that.
cheater
6
himself.
catches, 108 yards against the Chiefs. And by the way, excuse me, tied an NFL record held by Larry Fitzgerald with his 4th straight postseason 100-yard performance. Pretty good.
See?
I'm
What
a
did I
little
say again?
confused here because I
Bright
didn't think
Lights,
they had
big
Josh
stage,
McDaniels on
playoffs. Antonio Brown.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
It is the
Just a
offensive
yard on the run there. That's going to bring
Son.
us to a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line
I didn't think they had the coordinators on the game at all.
Created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is
D'Angelo Williams.
I haven't seen Todd Haley.
Your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football.
We're going to try another field goal. Apparently, we're going to win this to Kansas City way, guys. More field goals.
All right. Boswell's going to try to break his own record.
Kick is good.
Good.
And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
Good old Boswell legs.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play
the last
for the defense.
24 points the Steelers have scored this season.
They only gave up 3 points.
Has all been
in a lot of ways. That's a win for the defense.
Right leg. That is ridiculous.
Wait, didn't we end the? Wasn't our final score that we had in the Dolphins game a field goal too?
You know what it might be. So add 3 more points to that.
I'm pretty sure it was.
So let's just say that it is. That's 27. Our last 27 points, according to the sim, of course. It didn't happen in real life yet. But
after the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
Oh, going to be scored from Chris Boswell.
Now Jones.
We had 18. We had 18 plus a 6
return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, okay, never mind. You are. Wait, no, that still doesn't make sense.
18 plus 6.
The Patriots gearing up to go now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on.
I suck at math, guys.
As they head to the field now, where the game
it's only playing video games.
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So here we go. Green Bay's going to have to punt. And like I said, I thought this was going to be a shootout, just constantly scoring and whatnot. And yet here comes Atlanta, and there's going to be a flag on the play, probably either holding or blocking the back. But it was such a great run back.
And this is going to be incomplete. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia.
And it was blocking the back.
Well, we have a breather here. You and I were talking off air about the blue chip quarterbacks remaining in the NFL playoffs. You got Brady, Roethlisberger, Rodgers,
Atlanta.
Matt Ryan, the only one of those without a ring.
How about that? And that's a heck of a collection. And the one without a ring, likely to be
according to our Sims,
MVP of the NFL.
So great so far.
And Brady 4 rings, Roethlisberger 2, Rodgers 1.
You said Green Bay, and we both said the Steelers. So.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Green Bay's just not showing enough right now.
This play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10.
Oh, no, it's not. There is definitely plenty of time left. There's 11 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Defense,
plus the second half. So there is plenty of time remaining.
But as of right now, let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
He's just not able to get anything going. And for those
who are wondering, yes, we do have the updated roster. And yes, we are both using it.
It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2.
It's kind of
4th and inches. Nice job, Shazier.
One hallmark of good defenses. Understanding the game, understanding positioning,
see if they decide to go for it here
immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
He's a small dude, and Shazier's not, so it happens.
Here's Ryan Allen now, as he's on.
Speaking of Shazier, this is kind of important. I wanted to announce everyone I almost forgot about. I don't know how I did. I'm part of the Steeler Nations Unite.
He puts a little something extra into this one. By far his best of the night.
Conference calls. It's every Wednesday. They always call me.
Hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
This is the first time I've ever hit
the Steelers offense now. They head back onto the field.
I was actually able to do that. For 3. They've got the lead. They had this week was Shazier. The question I asked him was how everyone's health was in Washington for ready for the Patriots. He said everyone's good, they're ready to go, everyone's focused, and they're excited for the opportunity to win over there in Foxborough. So I thought it was kind of cool that something that some of the Steelers do to improve their fans and everyday activities like that and do conference calls like that. It's pretty cool.
And that is cool. And
no, I'm not
actually
was start the drive with a carry by Bell.
I know you weren't because I was listening to the radio as I was trying to get on myself.
First down run. That's what an offense calls.
So you're part of the Steelers Nations Unite as well.
3 to 4 yards on 1st
down. Oh yes. Oh, absolutely. Why wouldn't I be?
It's really cool because during Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
I think this year was Tomlin. Last
they come
year
up
was
with
Big
one
Ben.
running back. That's
Bell.
Bell.
Of course, it's a pre-recorded message. But
on second down, here's Roethlisberger.
We answer it.
He's got a
one
man
of them
wide
to,
open.
hey, happy
Complete.
Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good holiday.
15 yards through the air and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it.
If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long.
Into New England
so
territory?
maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more
pressure.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
I'm a little confused by that because you do have 2 field goals.
He ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
I mean, I believe one of them was a fumble, wasn't there? Or something? I don't know. I'm confused on what you said.
Unselfish players on any football team.
I guess we have
defensive tackles because we asked them to
just haven't gotten very far.
Yeah, because a lot of people to make tackles.
Pretty long,
but when he can make a play himself,
I was thinking about that.
as we just saw there, that's
Chris
a big
kicked
day.
those field goals. His body himself was low side of 50. So
now
right, but the line of scrimmage was on their side of the field.
Yeah, we get it. That's right.
Wait, if he kicked the ball from past the 50, that means that was a 60-some-odd yard field.
Yeah, I'm telling you to bounce off the crossbar.
They're immense.
Holy cow!
Yeah, get to go back and watch it later. I think it goes up to my YouTube. I'm not sure if I set it all up right. It's my first broadcast. We'll see.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Archive. I know mine doesn't go straight to YouTube, but I do have it set to archive, so you can always watch the video here on Twitch. Later on,
there we go.
I will upload it.
Big play. He's down to the 15.
And he's going to be taken down deep into Patriot territory.
All right, into the red zone.
That time for Pittsburgh. 52 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get.
I normally say, you know, when you get to the third quarter, let me know and I'll play Renegade, but we all know that
it's often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Get a good copyright mute there.
Yep. So there'd be no point in it. As Ty Montgomery, I believe it's Ty, just breaks off a huge run and goes all the way to the end zone, 56 yards.
In the red zone this time.
And the Packers are now on the board with a touchdown. They are now trailing by just 4, so long as they make the field goal for the extra point. Which, of course, as we all know, is no longer a given.
From the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, it's been the air
Give it to him again.
Give it to him again.
Since the Cowboys aren't
and now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive.
The juice
will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Right now, he's not even in. They got D'Angelo Williams in. They're definitely going to be passing.
Working with a second and goal.
They're running the ball.
Well, see, and that's not even accurate because D'Angelo hasn't played.
No gain on the play there.
He didn't play a snap at all last week, and the only time he played in the Dolphins game was when we finally decided to give Lev a rest.
These situations,
he didn't play last week.
Who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that
I think
right now.
I think
Lev
coordinator thinking
D'Angelo Williams for the touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
Touchdown Pittsburgh.
All right.
D'Angelo Williams.
Touchdown
D.
Will.
In from 2 yards out.
12-0.
And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet.
Yeah, or they just executed better.
Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the
immaculate
might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Hey, whatever gets the job done.
And he's got it to make it now 13-0.
13-0 Steelers.
And onto the field comes once again Matt Ryan.
So
7 for 9,
drive covering 80 yards.
for 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Since that interception, though, Matt Ryan has looked pretty cool. I was going to say on fire, but, well, he's Matty Ice, so he doesn't get to be on fire. He's cool, calm, and collected, and that's why they call him Matty Ice.
They need to give
They're going to run a screenplay. They do. You know, you're not really considered a great player until you have a nickname.
And we got Big Ben. We got Juice.
Boswell now to kick it away
AB.
after the touchdown.
All day AB, although we also call he apparently in high school.
Danny Amendola on the return.
Yeah.
And he'll take this
I
up
never
past
knew
the
that
20
until I
and
started
down at the
playing Madden
22-yard
17.
line.
That was something that I never knew.
And here
Yeah,
comes the
they're
Steelers
talking about
defense
that
making their
on
way
ESPN
onto the
today.
field. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown.
Well,
And
it
defenses
stems from the
obviously
fact
love
that he was
3 and outs. They
a
want
lot
more of
skinnier
that.
when he
They
played
created
in
a very
high school.
short
I think
and not too
I read
sweet
somewhere he was
stint
like
for the offense
150
by getting
pounds
them
or
off
something
the
like
field
that.
fast.
Very,
They
very
set up their own
tiny.
offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield
Almost
and scored.
unbelievable.
Now the question,
You know,
can
he's
they do
playing
it again?
football
Let's see.
as small as he was. He wasn't very muscular. And I think it's part of why a lot of big schools didn't look at him. And it's how he ended up at Central Michigan, right? Yeah.
Brady now on first
Well, let's
down.
get him and
I think that's
Le'Veon
He
confused
finds
because
Malcolm
Le'Veon
Mitchell
had
here.
Michigan State.
And down he goes, but he
Lev
takes it
went
up
to
to the
Michigan
40.
State and played
They
with,
got 18 yards out of
actually he
that
played
one, and it gives him a
with the
new
Raiders
set of
starting
downs.
quarterback.
2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Or was it
See,
Kirk
the
Cousins?
Patriots got
After
a
this.
No, it was-
game there. Now we're going to the 2-minute warning.
I believe it was Connor Cook who played
A
with.
reminder
All
that
I
when
know is
halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will
it
have
was
all
either
the
Kirk
highlights
Cousins or
and
Connor
analysis
Cook
of
that
this
Lev
first
played
half
with.
of play
And Mike
from our
Tomlin
studios in
personally
Orlando.
went up to Michigan State to watch or scout one of those two quarterbacks. I don't remember which one it was. And that was the moment that he saw Le'Veon Bell and said,
Fresh
we
set
need
of downs
to
here.
keep an eye on this kid. And they did. And, well, the rest is history. He's now a Steeler. And honestly, I think he's probably going to be the best Steelers running back
On first and 10,
franchise
here's
history
Brady.
as long as he
And
stays
a
in
diving
Pittsburgh.
grab. I think he
Every year
got
he
that,
breaks one of the
yes.
franchise records.
A
so
good gain of
we'll
14
see.
there, and it moves the chains. They're going to hurry
And-
back to
and
the
for
line
him,
now.
Staying in Pittsburgh has got to be a huge
Going
priority.
on first down,
I mean,
it's Brady.
I
Going
know how many
underneath to
times he
Blunt.
said he loves
Shea
his mom
Seals
He'll be
and
taken
everything, and
down
he
at
thanks.
the 44-yard line.
Hey,
It'll be a
Lev's
2-yard
always
gain,
constantly
and
thanking
it'll
his
make it
mom
a
for
second
everywhere
down.
for as far as he's gotten. And he's always showing love for his
On
mom.
play
And it's
action.
part of the
Now
reason
Brady.
why I don't think
Down
he
he
ever
goes.
really want to leave
A sack.
Pittsburgh.
They sack
Right
him
after
back
such
across
crazy years of
midfield
beats,
at
he
about
busted the
48
offensive
yard
line for a
line.
sack. 3rd and 15 as the Patriots go in the hurry up here.
On third and
Beautiful.
long,
As
it's
we come to
Brady.
4th and 13.
And
Here's
he
Lennon
runs
going to
and
punt the
of
ball.
course,
Complete.
Brady
He
rips
got
the long one
29
over the
yards
hoodie.
that time.
29-yard reception. It gives
I've
that
got to
Patriots
make
a
sure
first
that I
down
don't
there.
take Tom
And I'm not
Brady's
sure why they're not
greatness for
using a
granted,
timeout.
that we make
This
it
clock is
routine.
just tick,
How
tick,
about that
ticking
throw
away, as
right
Chris
there?
Brennan would
Another
say.
great completion.
And you know
He's
one
taking his
area
field
where
goal
he
time
was
as
destroying. He was a
replay.
catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos
Well,
in
amazing who didn't score a
1995 in the
touchdown.
18th
He had to
round.
be
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the
Right.
dish.
Think he gunned down a few
Well,
guys?
Gunned down a few guys
And
trying
to
to
finish
steal
off what I was
second.
saying
That would have
about
been
Lev,
fun to watch.
for those of you that are questioning why he wouldn't leave Pittsburgh,
Now whistles come in.
because
We're
of what
going
I
to get a
brought up
timeout here
in
by the
reference to his
offense.
mom.
It's
His
just
mom,
their first, so they'll have two remaining here
while Lev was
before we
growing
get
up
to
in Ohio
halftime.
with his mom, she was a huge, and still to this day is, a massive, huge, die-hard Steeler fan. They said, and I remember this, they said when he was
So
drafted,
the offensive unit
his
called
mother
the TO,
cried
and now we are
for
ready to
30
resume
minutes,
play.
tears of joy, because he was drafted by the team that she loved. And he grew up as a Steelers fan because of it. So for Lev, I don't think that he really would want to ever leave Pittsburgh. Obviously, he knows he's worth so much more, but I think he'd do what he needed to do to stay in Pittsburgh. I think he realizes where the team's at, what the team can do with him and Antonio. And
So
if
here
they're
we go,
both
first
there,
and 10 now.
they both can make a difference and win Super Bowls. I do think we need to find a replacement for Ben eventually. Yes, Ben's not going to be there for Antonio and Lev's entire career.
Incomplete.
He's
Boy,
gonna
he
have to
doesn't
get
drop
up
many
front.
like that one.
But
Second down.
as long as they have Ben,
After watching
Antonio,
him drop that
and
slant,
Bell,
I can hear my old coach's
the
voice
Steelers
ringing in my
every
ears
year
right
will
now.
be a
You
contender.
can't run with the ball until you catch
Plain
it.
and simple.
Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Don't you think so? Matt?
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Let's go! Like 20!
Brady to throw on second down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Decent run.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here
Not
as
the
we
world's
head
greatest,
toward
but
halftime.
it does the job.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going.
Ladies and gentlemen. We are to the 2-minute warning.
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. My brother was out here. We were talking to him for a minute.
All right.
We're down to 54 seconds left in this half. Brady's got the ball, and it's 3rd and 3. So we'll see if our defense can get a good little stop here because they are down to a 14-yard line. So most likely we'll at least get a field goal here.
Let's go! Reading!
Unless we get a pick 6 right here. Fingers crossed.
Brady going to try and
Fingers
throw
crossed.
on 3rd down.
First down,
Man, that's Edelman. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback.
As Rodgers and the Packers are still driving down the field.
Yes, a great leader. A guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert.
So I got my new phone today.
Was drafted that way.
You got Russian.
Oh boy, it's been good.
Samsung Galaxy S6
Now Brady again. This will be caught at about the same.
Beautiful silver. I wanted it in gold.
Into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Wanted it in gold so that
as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots are back within a score.
He's going to be tough to watch. I forgot that they had
you heard it right.
I didn't realize that. So
and I'm taking that from their bench because
finally,
right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points
Ryan
on the board.
Shazier
Maybe they can
tells
use
the
that to
NFL,
kickstart them for the
we have a
second half.
top 10 quarterback too.
Going into the
Don't
lockers.
forget it.
And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want
Because
to do.
apparently, and I think I believe most of us have now seen that interview that they did for Ben and Brady. But the two of them, so much respect from Ben and Brady each other for one another. Essentially, you know, Ben calling the Patriots the gold standard, and they're the best team in the NFL right now. And maybe it's a head game, but I mean, even I got to agree. They right now, you know, every year they're in the AFC Championship game. Every year they've got a chance of playing in the Super Bowl. So yeah, they probably are the gold standard right now. And yes, Brady is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. I don't think he really is, but you know, that's besides the point. He's definitely up there. I will agree with him. But I think you can't just sit here and I had a conversation with somebody on a Steelers fan page who was a Patriots fan who popped in and said that Big Ben is not an elite quarterback and he's not a Hall of Fame talent.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take
and I just had to sit there and in absolute shock, like,
in the second quarter, not
really?
Sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
I mean, the man has every Steelers record for passing. He has broken every single one of Terry Bradshaw's records in passing. And I'd like to ask you, where is Terry Bradshaw now? Hall of Fame, right? He's in the Hall. He's in the Hall. Yeah, he's a Terry's a 4-time Super Bowl champion, and maybe his stats weren't great back then. And there's probably a reason for that. It would probably be because back in the 70s, we ran the ball a lot more than we threw the football.
At the line of scrimmage and take it down.
Still a 4-time
That's
Super Bowl
going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So, you know, maybe Ben hasn't won the MVP yet. He hasn't won an NFL MVP. He hasn't won a Super Bowl MVP. But if you think that we win Super Bowl 43 without Ben Roethlisberger, you're insane.
At the break, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Larry.
If we don't have Ben,
standing by
we don't
with our
win
EA
Super Bowl
Sports
43.
halftime report.
Larry, Ben, we don't win Super Bowl 3 times.
I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime.
Right. That's right.
Both teams have
It's just
shown
been
enough
less
to
than
be
10
leading
years,
here to this point, but in a close game,
if we don't have Ben,
is going to have some more twists and turns.
it's actually more than 10 years.
Some
We went last time, or the first time we went was
so let's take a look
05-06.
at the highlights
That's
from
right,
the first
yeah.
half.
Still.
But
So
if we don't have Ben, we don't go to the
those-
Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, we don't know his last
Steelers have it at the 42. Roethlisberger's
You know,
got
I read
completion
something
from
that
the
said
gun. And he'll be
Bettis
tackled
almost
at
every
the
time he sees
31-yard
Ben,
line.
he thanks Ben
Steelers would settle for 3 points on the
for
drive.
making that shoestring tackle against the Colts in that AFC division.
Oh yeah, the immaculate tackle.
The immaculate tackle.
I thought it was deemed as.
That was huge. That tackle. And Bettis, it was the craziest thing about that because Bettis was one of the most sure-handed running backs in the history of the Steelers.
And he was one that was most devastating because Jerome Bettis, his whole family was from Detroit, and that year the Super Bowl was played in Detroit. So he was more motivated than anybody else in the entire world to go to the Super Bowl just because he wanted to have his last game be a Super Bowl victory in his hometown. So when he fumbled that ball, he said it himself, his heart sunk down to his ankles. He thought he lost his opportunity to make his dreams come true. But Ben Roethlisberger was there to save the day with that immaculate shoestring tackle.
And then they missed the field goal. And yes, we know we got lucky with them missing the field goal. There's no argument of that.
Yeah, I mean.
But they missed the field goal.
Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
As the Packers put a field goal up on the board, 28 seconds remaining in the first half, and it's 14-13. So this game has gotten a lot closer and a lot better.
And over here in my game, we are just now starting up to the third quarter with the kickoff. Patriots about to receive the ball. I think that's Edelman
so
back
both
there.
teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter
and you know,
number 3.
The fun thing about Bettis,
this is fielded a
one of
couple
his most
yards deep.
iconic moments would have never happened had Ben not talked him into coming back for one
as
final
his guys
season.
will set up shop.
I mean,
at
the play
line.
that will forever be the Jerome Bettis
the
play
Patriots offense, they work their way
happened
back
in,
out onto the
I think it was
field.
either
They're
December or
close game,
November
but they're going to need to do a
in
little bit
Pittsburgh
better
against
probably
the
here in
Bears,
half two, no?
where it's a short yardage situation and it's snowing, and he just runs over Brian Urlacher, who at the time was one of the top 2 linebackers in the NFL. And here's Bettis just bowls over him like there's nothing to it.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick
Speaking
it
of
up.
Brian Urlacher,
It'll forever be.
Since we're playing Madden, did you know that when he was in Madden, his name was never Brian Urlacher? It was always Brian Linebacker.
My 20! My 20!
Because he did not want to be in the game.
Right.
They go play action
Well, you
here.
can
I remember
reverse this
playing
now.
as Brian Urlacher though.
Pressure comes in the Steelers.
As we sack
take it
Brady.
down.
Bud
Dupree.
Dupree.
Right.
Coming in
Second
from
and
that outside
17.
linebacker
Let's go.
spot to bury
I
him
might
for a
be
loss of
wrong.
7.
Maybe I don't even know why they don't have Belichick. They've never had Belichick.
Yeah, hard to block
Maybe
everyone,
he just
isn't it?
doesn't want
And on
anything.
this play,
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want anything to
Could
do
be
with
the
it.
earlier
Not get
Madden I was
blocked.
thinking
He's
about.
the
But
one
I
who got
remember a while back ago when he was in there.
It might be like the 90s Maddens, because I remember 05. I remember 05 specifically because that was always one of my favorite Maddens. You could play as Brian Urlacher. His name was Bo. But you very well could be right. And hey, what am I to say? The first time I ever played a Madden game was Madden 2002. That was the very first one I played.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at
First time I ever played a
long
video
here.
game was on a GameCube.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those
When I was in
really
third
tall
grade,
defensive ends, and you
this
just
little
wonder, would they
program
be
in
able to have the
school where you
leverage to
change
bend and make
every
plays?
day,
I think he
for
just
as
gave
long
us
as
an
you want
answer
to.
with
It
that
started
tackle.
on the first day of school.
Looking to jam the receivers at
And
the
then on the
line
very
here.
last
Press
day of
coverage
school,
look
they give you all your
defensively.
money
And some
back.
secondary help here for the
that
defense in
you
the
saved
nickel
up for
on
the whole
3rd and
year.
long.
I was able to use that money to go buy a
Shotgun
Sega
now for
Genesis
Brady.
and Madden. And that's
And
what I
a
did.
dump off to White. And he'll be
for
about
the
a
first
full yard
games
shy
I
of
got
the
was
20 at the
Genesis with
19-yard line.
Madden
It's a
93,
gain of 5.
Sonic the
And that'll
Hedgehog,
bring up
and
4th down.
TMNT.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
I think we got
the very
Mortal
first
Kombat
thing-
too.
By
I'm
all
pretty sure my
means.
dad bought Mortal Kombat because he wanted to play it.
Yeah, for me,
Here's
the first
Ryan Allen now.
game
He's
system
been
I ever had
terrific
was
so
GameCube.
far.
I got it for my birthday in 2002. And
He gets
the
this
very
one
first,
away,
I
and
got
boy,
3
it's
games.
another boomer.
I got NASCAR Thunder
Fielded at about
2003,
the 28.
which I still have.
Nice job bringing that one back.
I still
14
have that
on the
game
return.
too.
And the offense will
I'll
come
play it
back
from
onto
time
the
to time
field
too. I love
for
NASCAR
1st and
Thunder
10.
2003
A
for
look
me.
at the offense
I still have my
now here,
GameCube
coming back
sitting
out
right here
on the
next to
road
me.
for their first possession of the second half.
I got that. I got Madden 2000.
Didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out
I
on
got
the field,
another one. I
shutting
think it
them down, not giving
was
up
Super
any
Mario
points,
Sunshine.
and turning the ball back over.
Came with the X.
They want to do their part now and show
it was a lot of fun.
respect
I enjoyed it.
And some gratitude by
I'm not a big
scoring some
Super Mario
points.
And to get a little more cushion.
And as you guys saw on that punt return, you saw Le'Veon, or not Le'Veon, but you saw Antonio Brown put on a nice spin move to get like a 40-yard return. Oh, then Darius Green, another big pass. We're down to the 39-yard line.
It's a pickup of 19.
Driving now, baby.
And the Steelers are going to have a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So when we finish this one, do you want to get the Super Bowl on your channel, or do you want to do it on mine?
I want to do Super Bowl.
I think we should only.
So here's what you can do. You can do Super Bowl tonight on your channel, and then tomorrow night I'll do it on my channel.
First down with Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell.
All right, yeah.
Le'Veon Bell. Oh, with the juke move for the touchdown.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
All right.
Le'Veon Bell, 38 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to the lead.
The juice.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really have to rush to almost get to the quarterback.
As Chris Berman would say.
Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Oh, perfect.
We're going to go back and watch this
go back and watch that later.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Actually, what I might do is I might wait for you to do the Super Bowl, and we'll do it at the same time and compare results there. It'll be interesting to see who wins.
Wish we could send the game in both
games.
We're going for 2 here.
Right.
And we did not get it. First dropped it.
So the 2-point
conversion no good. 19-7.
Tough there. Good.
Same McCourt's had it.
Actually,
bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play.
Try to go up to get 21 points.
Focus. Right. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. You just got to go with the flow. Not everything works.
There's Mike Tomlin. Gearing for this kickoff here, boys. See if we can get James Harrison to go down the field and bury Edelman there and get the ball back. This kickoff return.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I still think it's absolutely sickening that this will be Tom Brady's 11th NFC Championship.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
But then I was thinking about that. If he's been to 11 of these games,
now the
he's been to what?
Offense
5 or 6 Super Bowls? That's a 50%
and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles in general.
He's sort of been 11, so it's been over 50%.
A little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Right.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not as bad as the Buffalo Bills going to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row and losing them all. That's a little.
Yeah, but Jim Kelly in AFC Championship games was 100%.
Brady now on first down.
Yeah, but he wasn't 100% in Super Bowls.
No, he wasn't.
He was exactly opposite.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
The Patriots have been to the AFC Championship game, I think somebody said 13 or 14 times.
Out where the blitz was coming from and went
somewhere
to a secondary target for a really nice game.
I don't remember the exact number of AFC Championship appearances that they've had.
He'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
But yet they only have 4 Super Bowl wins.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run.
That doesn't sound like such a great record now, does it?
The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Right. Let's also not forget. Okay, so they've won 8 times.
Blunt, the lone running back.
They've been to 8 Super Bowls.
Brady now to
They've
throw.
won the AFC Championship game 8 times. And they've been to 8 Super Bowls. There's 4 teams that have made 8 Super Bowls.
Down incomplete.
Pittsburgh, Dallas,
There's
New
no
England,
shyness
and
there
Denver.
pushing the ball downfield, but I like the
All 4
coverage
of
on
those
the
teams
play in
have
good
made 8
position.
Super Bowls.
And when you have a 50-50
Only
ball,
one of them
who's going to
has
come down with it? I like the way they made the play.
Actually,
came
no,
across
Dallas
and
does
knocked
too.
it away.
2 of them have an above 500 average. The other 2 are exactly at 500 in the Super Bowls. Denver and
the offense looking to pick up the first
actually,
down.
no, Denver.
After the
No,
second
Denver's
down
under.
incompletion.
I bet. I don't know what I'm thinking. Denver's under 500. They've only won 3 Super Bowls.
From midfield, here's Brady.
We've won 6.
First down.
Dallas has 5.
The first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Oh, wait, never mind, guys.
Something happened on the screen. Yeah, they call a face mask on that. It's 15 yards. Son of a bitch.
Oh.
But
I will say one thing
It's
that I
hard when
enjoy.
live bullets are flying, but you
the
cannot
fact
keep
that
your
there are
hand
more
up
flags.
around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays.
It's annoying.
We talk about target
It's
areas
annoying
all
to
the
have
time.
flags,
You have to aim
but
lower
it's
so that your hand
even
doesn't
more
get
annoying
involved in
when
the
the
face
game goes
mask.
by and there's not a single flag. It's just not realistic, you know?
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its
Wow,
sleeve.
that was okay, Bosher. I don't know where you were punting that ball, but all right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much
go.
over.
James
He
Harrison
gets it down to
tackle.
about the 24-yard line.
Right,
3
deep
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We always like to talk about defense
You know, I
in terms
had
of
somebody
levels.
tell me that,
First level defensive line,
you shouldn't
second
call
level
James Harrison
linebackers,
silverback.
third level
It's
defensive backs.
derogatory.
On that run, that was what
And
we
I'm
call
going,
a first level
really?
run. And it was
Because
stopped
last
by a
time I
second
checked,
level
the
player.
silverback gorilla, which is what is referencing him to, is a leader
Now
and
Brady
is the
throwing on second
strongest
down. The throw
of
left
that
side,
family
complete
of
to
gorillas.
Hogan. That
Every
catch good
family of
for
gorillas
5.
has a
It's third
silverback.
down.
He's the alpha. He's the leader, and
An
he's the
ex-teammate
strongest.
used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced
I would think that
quarterbacks
would be a
because
compliment
no matter
for him.
what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
He's-
And I
he
think
is
that
our
right there, he
defensive
knew
leader,
right
and there's
away
no
where the blitz was coming
question
from,
that he's
where
the
his primary guy
strongest
was
guy
going to
on
be,
defense.
and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to
He
ask you,
is-
that wasn't the primary
he's one
target,
heck of
and
a
he's
guy.
so good at that.
We
It's
got
a-
third
I
and
think
3
he knew
here.
right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the
We did
pressure was
stop
going
him
to
though,
come
so
from,
depending
and
what the
said,
flag is,
I know how to beat
depending on what
that, and
happens
that's what he
during this
did.
drive.
Exactly.
Oh, we got a holding
Yeah,
call
on New England.
Patriots. Yep.
That's
See
going to be
the-
declined.
See what Tomlin does here. Tomlin does
You would think
decline
it'd be
it,
declined.
so
Yep.
it will be
Fourth
fourth
down?
and 3 here. Like, you should give me
Yeah.
3 seconds to talk, because we have a 3-second delay in the chat. Because as I say it, you like ask the questions about it.
So on fourth down, Brady will
Little
yield to
excellent flag
Goskowski
right
for the
there.
field goal try. Right
You gotta
hash,
love it.
They're gonna kick a field
37-yard
goal.
attempt.
See if we can block it.
Block that kick.
Nope, didn't
Block
block
And
it.
a 10-year vet knocks
That
it
is
through the
good. So now it's
goalpost.
19
And
to
that
10.
lead is back down to 9 now.
That's what you're
So
trying
it's a
to hang on,
7-play
point
drive,
lead.
but it stalls out in the end.
Let's
9
credit
point
the
lead,
defensive front
9 point
seven.
lead.
They were a little leaky at the start of the
But
drive,
now
but they
that
stiffened
extra
toward
point
the
would
end.
help us up. But you never know, though. You can't ever predict these things, so but we can go for 2 the next one and get it. You guys
Yeah,
see
if
little
we-
Big
if
Ben
that
warming
two-
up?
If that 2 would have been converted, it would have worked out pretty well too. So
Yeah, the 2 would have been converted, then it would be an 8-point game, or an 11-point game. But if Pigs can fly,
if Matty Ice walks back out onto the field, once again I don't know what's going on here. The first half looked so great offensively. Then we flip here into the second half, and
This is fielded at the goal line.
everybody's falling flat. I
And he'll
don't
take it back to
understand it.
about the
we got a battery
19-yard
turn there
line.
for Sammy Coates. You don't got to the 19-yard line. We'll see what we can do here. Still got room to
tell you who I can't wait to.
That recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Very much like him to get his shit together.
The offensive coordinator and the head coach, they felt pretty good about their game plan. And
having him back,
there's some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last
speed
time
that he has,
out.
he is a next level talent.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
He just needs to stay out of trouble.
Oh, that's great. One of my favorite broadcasters here on Twitch. His name is
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell.
Watching the
Fights forward for only about a
yard
yard up to the 21. The defensive tackle, Alan Branch, is the one to bring him down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2.
Some folks get mad when you take away something that's free.
Now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
And you can still watch him stream.
Well, some people are idiots. Can't help it.
They'll run it with Bell.
Oh,
and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
It's like I said, there's a guy that said that Ben's not Hall of Fame talent, and that you have to have at least 4 rings to be in the Hall of Fame.
Ben's going to get in the Hall of Fame because he won the Super Bowl in just his second year. I'm pretty sure he's the youngest quarterback.
Finished off really well. Well conceived, well designed.
Coached by the youngest coach
better executor.
So here we go now. Extra
you have to question, or you have to question that guy's concept of getting into the Hall of Fame, because if that was if his idea was the way that you got into the Hall of Fame, there'd only be 3 quarterbacks. Actually, there'd only currently be 2 quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame.
And now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum.
We're just giving him more airtime. He's making himself happier the more we talk about him.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know we're talking about him.
Wow. Oh, he blocked the kick! They blocked the punt. I don't know why I got so excited. So they're going to have the ball at the 6-yard line. They blocked their punt.
And take over inside the 5-yard line. What a tremendous job by them. You change momentum, you change field position, and give yourself a chance to score.
So the Patriots coming out
apparently,
now. And after the
some
field
guy
goal
just
time,
killed his own brother.
At least he got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
About people in Dallas.
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. And then there was the guy that had the Super Bowl 51 champion Dallas Cowboys logo.
He's got time.
That was
touchdown pass to Edelman. That was, I'm a hater of the
Julian Edelman from 6 yards away. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Goskowski for the point after.
I think the field goal still should be 19-17 in the third quarter.
And the lead is down
and
to 2.
And the Falcons are getting back into it. And if any of you out there are...
well, they got the ball in great field position.
Fans.
One play later, boom, end zone.
I don't understand this game where Suarez gets to run in the flash. It just makes 0 sense to me.
Well, like I said, I was reading about it earlier. They said because, which was a total BS excuse, but because Carl Edwards had sponsorship and everything lined up for that race, and his departure was a surprise thing, and he's already had an entry in the race and all this other stuff, they decided to let the Jokic Racing 19 stay in the race regardless of the driver. Which I think is bullshit, because you can't have a rookie driver who's never even had a practice session and a cup car with other cup drivers on the track. I'm sure he probably had a test session
after the touchdown.
He'll
send this one away.
He's never actually been to the racetrack in a cup car in his entire career.
This is fielded at the goal line.
He's going to race in the Clash. That's ridiculous.
And he's up past the 20 to the
and what's even worse is the fact
line.
that Clint Boyer's not going to get the run.
Yeah, and they said they weren't going to do that because
now
his
heading back out
sponsors
onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go
Look, it doesn't matter
punt it away again.
This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. You're letting someone in
their
the
offense
race
and have it end up in the end zone.
You're breaking your own rules in the story.
Now, the interesting one is the fact that Dale Jr. will not be running. I've known this. It was announced in December. Hendrick Motorsports will allow Alex Bowman to drive the number 88 because he won the pole at Phoenix.
Give him 9 there on the first.
And I believe that was the only pole the 88 had all season.
Throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things.
You know what they could have done though?
Makes sense.
He's not a
receiver
rookie.
as fast as
It doesn't
possible.
make sense.
Hope he's got
I'm sure Junior would rather be in the car.
and hope that his athleticism wins on the
Well, hey,
perimeter.
they could have put Junior in the 5 car.
Second and very short here, less than a yard.
Casey.
Does Casey have the Does Casey have the ability to run the Clash? I mean, does he get to run the Clash?
I think
run it now out of the gun, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup,
sure he
but
was
that's enough
younger.
to move the chains.
He's one of those
often an invitation to take the big shot
downfield.
The offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
We're not quite sure.
So they pick up the first
Owen
down
Wilson
after the
named
run, and
Grand
now they
Marshal
approach
for
for
the
the fresh
Daytona
set.
500.
Yep. The voice, if you guys don't know, of Lightning McQueen, which is where that connection
down,
is.
it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here.
Almost first
Probably
down.
why he's also
Give him
announcing.
9 there on the
You will
first
hear
down completion.
exactly that as he's in.
It's a game
right
of
before his
matchups,
announcement.
and that's
As
why
the
you take
Atlanta
your
Falcons go up
receivers and move
15
them around
points.
a bunch, especially your best
Looking
guys.
pretty good for them.
And when they
Or
work
not
out of the
15 points,
slot,
I apologize.
you often
8
hear the
points.
coaches talk about how
I don't know
great
why I
it is
thought it was
because it gives you a
15. Again,
two-way
I suck at
go.
math.
You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
We go 2nd and 1 for the Steelers after that 9-yard reception from AB.
On second down,
That's the
here's
ball game.
Roethlisberger.
Garrett Blunt
Over
says
the middle, here
that
it comes. And he'll be
Le'Veon Bell
brought
is
down
one of the
just
best
shy
in
of
the league.
midfield at the
I'm surprised he
49-yard
would say
line.
that after the way he reacted to
I
not
think
getting
that's
to
a
play.
big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag
They're
route
still
against
best
zone,
buds.
you're
So they
sometimes
got
asking
trouble
for
for
trouble
the
because you
pocket.
might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into
Yeah,
a
it was
first down.
the stupidest thing
Executed
I've
it
ever
to
seen. You
perfection.
know, oh, I'm not going to get any touches, so I'm going to storm my ass off the field and go join New England.
Yeah, well, you know what? It worked out for us. We had D'Angelo Williams and Bell, so I still think we won.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
He's got plenty of time.
Left side is
Another
complete to
first down.
Rodgers.
So you get to
And
the
he's
other side of the
brought
field
down.
here. Back at
Give him
Patriots
13
territory.
on the pickup there.
Sammy
And
Coates.
that'll be good for a Pittsburgh first.
Actually, sorry, that was Eli Rogers.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a
Eli
receiver
Rogers
of that
is another one of these
stature,
young
you have to be a
talents we
little
have
bit
in
more
wide
precise
receivers. I
throwing
think it's
it.
gonna
You don't have the same catch radius
do good
with the
for us. I
bigger
don't know
targets.
if we're going to be able to keep him on our team very long. Because I have a feeling he's going to progress very quickly here and catch the eye of somebody else.
They come
and
up with
probably
one
move
running
along
back.
some
No.
That's
edges.
Bell.
What's going to happen? We're going to keep Rodgers.
They'll
We're
throw
going to get
on
rid of
first down with Roethlisberger. Hayward Bay has it over the middle.
Notice that we haven't seen
yards
Wheaton
to
at
pick
all.
up on the
Yeah,
pitch and catch.
Wheaton's
That time they
only
hit him
game
out of
that
the
he's
slot on
played
the
all
drag.
year was the
And that
Eagles
route
game.
takes some fortitude
And he got
for the
benched
guy
in that
running
game.
it because he knows he's going through the briar
So my
patches, I like to
assumption
call
is
it,
he
right?
will
He's
be
trying
gone.
to work his way through.
Oh, well,
all
I'm
that
just saying, though,
traffic,
even regardless
and people
of
want
him,
to put a little
Eli
contact on
Rogers
it.
is coming
Really
up.
well done.
William Ayers is coming up. Obviously, we have AB.
DeMarcus Ayers.
Whatever his name is. We have all these good
Yeah,
wide
that's what we're
receivers.
talking about,
We're
Rodgers.
not
The
going
game is
to be able to
Bell.
keep it.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the
Yeah,
29.
I think Rodgers
Remains
is our
here
number
this
2. You
Thursday
got
night
to think
matchup.
that we're
We'll
going to probably
return with
beat
more
him in one
after
game.
this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough.
There
It's
you
been
go,
a good
starting
one
the
so
fourth
far.
quarter.
Just a 2-point game here
Steelers
as
up
we get set
19-17
for
with the
quarter
ball,
number
we're
4.
driving.
Wait, you literally just started the fourth quarter?
Yep.
I literally just started the fourth quarter.
I mean, it hasn't technically started yet. We're picking
This
the
will be
plays.
play number 7
Now
on the
they're coming up to
drive.
line.
3rd and a yard.
Same. But I also have 15-minute quarters. That's where it's really weird.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, AB.
Montgomery picks up the first
fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along.
Wait, AB fumbled.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
I don't know. They haven't said
Avoids
it.
the turnover.
Did you guys show me who got the ball? It still shows the little dots over us, so I'm assuming that we had the ball still. It's in the 12.
And the next snap coming inside the
we
red
do got the
zone
ball
here.
back, so we're good.
Okay.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight
Green
end.
Bay's going to they're now trying to move down the field. Maybe all of a sudden we got some offense again in this game. That's the way I like it. I love a nice offensive game.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is.
I just love watching a good football game. I don't care if it's an offensive game, if it's a defensive struggle. If it's a good football game, close game, that's a great game.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Now, given the Steelers gave me a heart attack pretty much this last Sunday against the Chiefs. But we
now
won.
Roethlisberger to throw, and he's in. Touchdown.
Here, let's give up a touchdown right at the end of the game.
There you go, Eli Rogers touchdown.
A 2-yard touchdown
All right.
grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB,
So that
you might
game's
not
a
like to see
little
that,
bit
but from a
more
wide
in
receiver's
Pittsburgh's
perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
What's the score
Correct
there?
on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
17.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Boswell for the extra point.
26-17.
And that makes
And
it
there
a
goes
9-point
the
game.
Green Bay Packers scoring a touchdown. 27
A
yards
10-play drive
on the
that
receiving
time.
touchdown
And it ends with the Steelers finding the end
by
zone.
one Randall Cobb. So now, the question is, for the Packers, do you go for 2 to try to tie the game? You're down by just 2 points. It's 21-19. Do you kick the extra point, or do you go for 2? It looks like, and yes, they're lining up. They're going to go for 2. Rodgers drops back. They got the 2. And we are tied once again, just as we were in the first minute of the game.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
21-21. Wow.
This is taken at the 3.
This
They'll
game,
take this
don't
across
call
the
it a comeback.
25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I wouldn't call it a comeback. They've been here every step of the way.
A chance for us again
They've
to look
kept
at
it
this
close.
Pittsburgh defense.
Our
They
defense,
struggled
see
that
what they can do
last
this
drive.
time.
They were kind of hit 2 ways, both with the run and the pass.
And I love how you brought
Gotta get
hit
that
into
stop.
it, because a lot of defense coordinators like to show a little cut-up film the night before a game. They usually have some boxing in there, and it always shows the guy being the aggressor, the guy on his toes punching, not back on his heels taking punches, and that's where this defense was on the last possession.
They were on their heels. Will they be
There
on
is
their
a
heels
flag on
again?
the
Let's
play.
see.
On the kickoff. What's it going to be? Ooh, blocking the back.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
All right, so take the ball back at the 13-yard
Can't get
line.
away, and Brady will go down.
Boom, and we
Javon
sacked
Hargrave
freaking Tom Brady for
in there to
huge
get
loss.
him for what will be a loss of
12 and
13
Right.
to me,
yards.
2nd and 23.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
Wow.
Giving up a big
He was
sack
sitting
that
back
loses
in the
that
pocket
kind of
for a while,
yardage,
and so Buster
not a
came
great
and sacked
start.
him.
Right.
Yeah. Down to the 12-yard line.
Matty Ice to Julio Jones is wide open, and he's going to take it the distance. 87 yards. And just like that, the Atlanta Falcons go back up by 7. What a throw. What a one-handed
throw on
catch.
2nd down.
He makes the grab one-handed, brings the other
look
hand
at
over,
that, a diving
brings it down,
catch.
and just
A good
keeps
pickup there.
running.
18 yards as they
straight
get
to the
closer
end
for
zone.
3rd down.
I believe
Did
it
you
was
have one of those
one-on-one
backyards
with
that you have one of those like mats or pits like you have for high jumpers. And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches.
I remember the blonde-haired linebacker in Green Bay. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Clay Matthews. That's who he looked like. He was one-on-one with Clay Matthews
just like
there.
you. What a catch.
And you get one-on-one Clay Matthews versus Julio Jones. I'm going to tell you right now, Julio Jones is going to win that battle every game.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's Ryan Allen now.
Actually, they've never led by 7 points this game, but that's besides the point.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The New England defense gearing up to take the field. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown.
Right now, 28-21 in the fourth quarter. That sounds like a pretty normal score to me.
One of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Now the first 2 series,
right now, this score looks
let's play again. That's
normal for a 15-minute game.
You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky. Preach.
You know, Green Bay and
now Bell.
Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are going to come out onto the field and they're going to try to answer back to what Atlanta had just done on the previous play.
Here they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
And they're going to start off with a quick little underneath pass, and it picks up 15 yards.
Now they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of
scrimmage
as they try
moving
to
the
bleed it out.
And it's working for them, so why go away from it if you're going to make the short little pass and every time it's complete, you keep making it. It's the play that makes the most sense.
The completion, and it sets up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And Rodgers with the big throw down the field.
3rd down and 1.
Finds his receiver for another Packers first down.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell.
They are driving down the field.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Are in field goal range.
3rd and 1 partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force.
And this game is now that we've gotten into the 4th quarter, is turning into that shootout that I thought it would be. Offensive versus offense. Very little defense. The defense isn't able to do much. We'll see if Green Bay can pick up the score. It's kind of looking like they should be able to with the way they've been driving. Who knows?
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there. And now 2nd down.
Eyes in the back
and in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football. But you know, the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
I can only hope that the AFC game is just as exciting as this one is.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's got Rodgers. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there?
There's
no doubt
run
they
the
want
ball
to ride
here.
all the way to the finish.
I don't really know why
the
they've
strategy
been
would tell you run
so
the football,
successful
run the
throwing
clock
the
down.
football.
Instead,
really
they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting
that's what
done.
they're going to do, and they are down into the red zone, so we'll see how this goes. And there's always a chance.
They come out here in the eye. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
And there it is, touchdown.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people in front?
It's a dome stadium. It makes it pretty easy to kick the ball.
Some nice space for him.
We'll see what they do, but right now it's looking pretty damn good for them. This game
6
is going
yards
to
here
be
to
tied
go for
once
the
again.
offense on second down. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end Green.
We're still driving in the field.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead,
it's pretty much looking like the Steelers are going to win that game.
Instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first
The amount
downs
of
and
time
keep
left to score, everything's...
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
It is tied, 28-28. Fourth quarter with just over 8.5 minutes remaining.
Down right around the 25. Calling a
This
gain of
game
4 on
has been
first, and that'll make it second down.
Absolutely fantastic. One of the best games I've seen on a sim in a long time.
But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again.
Atlanta scores a touchdown. Green Bay answers back. Green Bay scores a touchdown.
Because usually
Atlanta
you have the
answers
defense
back
on its heels.
Back and forth. You score a touchdown, the other team answers back. So.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him
great
down right
all-around play offensively and
Devin
defensively.
McCourty brings him down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brandon,
8 minutes,
the free safety was always
or 8.5
back away
minutes
from the
remaining.
line
Here
of
comes
scrimmage.
Matty Ice back onto the
That
field.
change in a big way.
Ready.
The way we see it
Answer
now,
back
they're
and
almost
take the
mirrors
lead
between the
once
free
again.
safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
I don't know about you,
after
Matt,
having
but I know
time to
I
talk it
certainly
over.
enjoy the new announcers a lot better than the old announcers.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And if I can update the announcers, what they say now, it's not just the same stuff over and over.
Right, that was one of the most
really
annoying
long
things about
drive
that.
here, and
And
it
it
goes
stemmed
on
probably
and on.
from the fact that, oh, well, you couldn't bring
So
in
third
Phil
and
Simms
7
and
and
Jimmy
an
Nance
extra
every
defensive
week
back
for,
on the field here.
every so often to re-record
Now
new stuff and
Roethlisberger
everything.
surveying the field.
Okay, that
And
makes sense to me, but
incomplete.
now we
The
have
contact made the
announcers
ball roam
who
free and brings up
aren't
fourth
big
down.
NFL announcers. They're
Everything about that
Charles
play tells you
Davis
about
does
today's
some
NFL
college
offenses
games.
and what
I
they're
know that,
asking
in fact,
out of
I
running
think he
backs. You can't just
usually
be a guy who can
broadcasts
run
on
the
Fox.
football. You have to be able to
Wasn't he?
catch
I
it as
believe he
well.
called the
And he didn't
OU
get that
West
done on
Virginia.
that play.
So on fourth
might
down,
have.
out trots
We're
the
going to kick a
kicker
field
in
goal
a big
here,
spot here.
which with
From
1
the
minute
left
and
hash mark,
55
this
seconds
a
left in the game.
43-yard
It's
attempt.
pretty much going to wrap this up, and the Steelers will be headed to their, what was it, 7th Super
And
Bowl
Boswell's
appearance?
kick
Ninth.
is
Ninth
good.
Super Bowl appearance.
Ninth
It has
That
before
will
a 7th
extend their
appearance.
lead even further.
Yep.
So they settle for
So
just
for
the
a ninth
3 there,
appearance,
but
and
clearly
therefore a 7th
anything
appearance. Now
helps
it's
when you're trying to
29
salt one
17
away
with
here in the
1
fourth.
minute and
Without a
50
doubt, I think a
seconds left in the
touchdown
game.
would have been the final nail. But 3
And
does
that,
give him
that
some breathing
ninth
room
appearance
and lets
would
him
be
build
the
up a little
first
cushion.
team in NFL history to have 9 appearances in the Super Bowl. In fact, the winner of that game
hopefully they're the first
specifically,
team to get 7 rings too.
right? But the winner of that game this Sunday specifically will become the first team in NFL history to go to 9 Super Bowls. So
After the
we'll see.
successful
If
field
the
goal
Steelers
try, here's
can
Boswell
win
to
it,
send
and
it away.
they have 7
Yeah,
championships.
right. Running
so
back
it'll
and
be
scoring a
Now
touchdown.
Amendola. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
It's true. Tom
Atlanta's
Brady is
trying to
my
go
Aaron
back
Rodgers.
to the run game.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do.
But guess who's in this game?
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
For a touchdown.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
I don't think it's going to happen. He's got 1 minute 45 seconds
to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Folks, just left the first one to the nice Super Bowl.
According to Madden. Yep.
Maybe try and find one of those special
plays for one of your
better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Hey, so far, because we've done these we've done these broadcasts a couple times. At least you did the Dolphins game. You simmed Steelers won that game, and you simmed the Chiefs game. The Steelers won that one. So, so far your sims have been correct. Maybe not the score, but the result.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Scores have been off. So far, I think every game we have simmed.
Although that Dolphins game was actually pretty
close. 10 now for the offensive group.
That Dolphins game was pretty close, though, too, to what you called, or to what yours predicted.
Throwing on first down is
I think you said, or your sim said we'd score 37 points against the Dolphins. You put up 30.
Down. Give him 16 on the
Tom Brady sat back
and gives the Pats a first down.
He had like 18 hours to throw the ball, and then he does like
and quickly they get to the line.
Well, over here on this drive alone, the Packers have picked up more penalties than they've had all game.
Quite to the 30, it'll be down
2 penalties for the Packers movement.
It'll be a gain of 6,
along with the way that Atlanta's moved the ball.
They call a timeout.
Atlanta now has the ball on the 13-yard line with just under 5.5 minutes to go.
Here to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Julio Jones, touchdown!
And the offense moving quickly. Here's Brady. Looking for someone to throw to.
Oh, that should have been a touchdown,
but
incomplete.
Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Matty Ice
just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle,
and what I love about this, it's so realistic because here he is, he just rolls over the defensive player, never touches the ground
in this position,
in the end zone.
And they want to get it to someone, and in this case, he had the play.
Now here we go, we're attack on the extra point, hopefully. Yes, it is good. I don't know why I was questioning that we're in a dome.
Second down now after the incompletion.
But there you go. Another touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons. It's now 35-28. This game is close.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Mike Mitchell.
Greatly enjoying it. We've got 2 great quarterbacks, Matty Ice versus Aaron Rodgers.
So,
disappointing, but you had to go from broke here down 2 scores. So that
Tom Brady and the
some
Patriots
throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Got to about their 15-yard line or so. And then Mike Mitchell decided to play some football here. And off of a deflection, picked it off.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last
all right, it is official, ladies and gentlemen.
They wanted 6,
9 times.
Take some knees and go home.
They'll take it. I like the way we
go back to Pittsburgh and prepare to head for Houston.
But they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal.
Speaking of that,
they want that ball in the end zone.
We're doing our flights from Pittsburgh to New England for this game.
This is true. We're going to fly up to, I don't know where they fly into, I guess Logan, I would assume.
I don't know what to figure it out. But I have been working with OBS on my computer, so I'm hoping we can start even streaming our flights out too.
Well, I know exactly which plane I'll be flying then.
By the Patriots. It's just their
U.S. Airways, Pittsburgh Steelers edition. I'm actually very proud of that. I made it myself.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
Well, that'll be interesting to say the least to make that flight there. I enjoy that game so much. So, 2nd and 10 for the Packers now. 5 minutes remaining in the game, and of course they are losing by 7 to Atlanta, who is going to try and make a defensive stop for the first time since the 3rd quarter. Nobody's been able to stop anybody here in this 4th quarter yet. So, and they're not going to stop him here as Green Bay picks up another first down.
Bell. And he is going to loop. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play.
Will it be Matty Ice or will it be Aaron Rodgers?
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Not quite sure how many appearances Green Bay has. I know Atlanta only has, I think, one appearance in the Super Bowl. I believe they played against John Elway. And here goes Green Bay. Is he going to get there? He is. It's a touchdown, Packers. 60-yard touchdown. Devontae Adams. And just like that,
the defense it is now tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8
in a shootout.
In this game over here, we got 30 seconds left and just killing some clock.
This is Bell.
He's been taking
and a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Now
just running the ball here. Timeout called by the defense.
I love me some
That'll
big
be their
formation.
third and
they might actually get the ball back
here
here because
as
they
we
had all
step
the
aside.
So we'll see what happens.
We're
gonna punt it here, I think.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
Probably about 20 seconds or so to try to score 12 points. Good luck.
3 plays. Packers get a touchdown. 4 minutes, 15 seconds remaining.
Now. Remember,
and
though,
once
he did
again,
have one blocked earlier.
It is tied. Will we see late game heroics from Aaron Rodgers? Can the Falcons score once again? And
just a 2-yard return there following a punt
to
of
Super Bowl 51.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
this time he doesn't get out
just go ahead and run out the
25
clock,
even.
shake hands, congratulations, and move on.
Atlanta will start from their own 23 as Matty Ice
during the game in this last sequence.
Team onto the field once more.
In this last sequence.
Possibly for the last time in this game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage
here. He hopes
here.
it's the last time in this game. At least, well, he would hope it's the last time in the game because he hopes that when this drive is over, the clock is at 0.
To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together.
Yep, and that is the smart call if you're going to try to run clock.
Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet. Did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete
4
the
minutes
catch.
remaining.
Great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see
really,
the grass
goal
or
here
the field turf,
into
those rubber pellets flying up. Great
they
catch.
Can do that.
Brady,
that's all they
he's
need
got
to worry.
time. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And Tom Brady tried to do
Gay.
his best Aaron Rodgers impersonation.
As
He
his
threw for a
guys
wide
will
open
get the
William
football
Gay.
back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
All right.
And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in,
I definitely,
that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
I assume that, maybe some fans didn't, but yes, William Gay, number 22 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, our second. And it's funny, he's no longer our starting corner. He's no longer our number 1. He's actually our number 2, behind the rookie, Artie Burns. As Atlanta completes the pass, they're out to their own 43-yard line now as the clock reaches 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. Now, of course, if you are Atlanta, you definitely want to score with no time left on the clock because, well, the other side does have Aaron Rodgers.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. A road win in the National Football League.
Looks like they're going to try to run the ball. They are, and they're going to get nowhere again.
You take it and you run with it.
And down to the 2-minute warning.
All week in your own home facility.
And you're on your own 43.
Only people
just got to get
right here in this room.
15 some odd yards. That's about it.
Together and
15 yards, and you're in Matt Bryant field goal range. You could kick a field goal to win the game. I got to give the Packers a lot of credit here. It just popped it up there. 22 points scored by the Packers in the fourth quarter just to make it a tie game. So congratulations to the Packers on making this a great game. I thought the way it looked like it was going to go early was that the Falcons would definitely be the winners of this game, and it would have been easy.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Looks a lot better now as Matt Ryan going to get pressured. He gets out of it, and he throws it, and he's incomplete. Just past the receiver. What a job, though, to get himself away from a sack and avoid that. So Atlanta still got the chance here. They just need to get into field goal range, pick up a first down. You cannot afford to punt the ball away to Aaron Rodgers with under 2 minutes remaining. And they're going to have a false start. Oh, they're going to move back 5 yards. The 3rd and 10 just became a 3rd and 15. Matty Ice. Can Matt Ryan become the guy again? And they're going to run the ball, and they're going to just get to the 49-yard line. They're going to be 4 yards short. I don't know why you run the ball in that situation. Yes, okay, great. You picked up 11 yards, but you needed 15. So the question here, are you going to go for it? I wouldn't. You punt the ball. Punt it. Oh. I don't get that call. Why would you run there? Oh well. You can't change it. They're gonna punt the ball, obviously. So Aaron Rodgers is gonna have about 1:40.
So my game's over here. I'm gonna go over some stats. It's pretty incredible here. No, his game's still playing. Now, what's your score real quick? When everybody's asking.
35-35.
Well, 35-35. So yeah. So okay, so I'm gonna go over some stats real quick. Our score was 29-17. The Steelers had 381 yards of offense. New England had 223. 98 yards rushing. New England has 46. We had 283 yards passing. They had 177. We had 16 first downs. They had 11. We had 35 punt return yards. They had 2. We had 83 kick return yards. They had 167 because we kept scoring. We had a total of 499 yards, and then they had a total of 398. We had +2 turnovers. They had -2 turnovers. So we led in every category except for kick return yards.
Wow.
Domination.
And and the Packers are back out onto the field. And there's now 1:38 left, and they're on their own 24-yard line.
And then had a 73.3% completion percentage, and Tom Brady had a good old-fashioned going to hell, 66.6%.
Well,
666.
Rodgers with the play-action fake, he throws it. Randall Cobb gets down to the 38-yard line. The clock is still running, and Green Bay's not going to call a timeout. Atlanta's not going to call a timeout. They're going to run to the line, and they're going to run the exact same play, and it's going to be incomplete. This game is absolutely fantastic. What a job by Collins to knock that pass away, get in there and swat it down. Just another 1:18 remaining in this game. And their empty backfield. Rodgers with the short underneath pass. They're going to get out to the 50-yard line. And they're going to run up to the line. No timeouts taken. Tick, 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 tick. Rodgers again. They're into field goal range now. And they're going to take the first of their timeouts. I don't know why Atlanta wouldn't take a timeout now either, knowing that the game is close and they're into field goal range. You have to preserve as much time as you can for Matty Ice to try and move them down the field should you get the football back.
Yeah, I'm going to leave my stream go on here for a little bit so we can hear the end result to your game and have it documented. Yep. So we can see who the Steelers are going to play in Super Bowl 51.
51.
Or LI.
As there are just 59 seconds remaining in this game. Rodgers and the Packers have the ball on the Falcons' 34-yard line, so they are definitely inside of Mason Crosby's field goal range. They're going to run the ball to Montgomery, and he's going to get stopped. And, of course, Atlanta is going to take their first timeout of the game.
Why do you do this? I'm going to look at my ultimate team. I got so many awards earlier. Check this out.
Right. I definitely want to get into some draft champions. I need to do that a little bit more.
Draft champions is pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, considering I believe that's what they do for the Madden Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they do. I don't remember.
They're not going to do it this year for the Pro Bowl anymore. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, the Pro Bowl is going back to the AFC and NFC. I'm talking about the Madden Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's 2nd and 7. They're lining up. 55 seconds remaining from the 31-yard line. And, of course, they're going to give it to Montgomery again. And he's going to get the first down, and he's inside of the 20. Atlanta's going to take their second timeout, trying to preserve as much time left on the clock.
Not too bad of a card there, I guess. I think Madden should do that. They should team up with like Twitch or ESPN maybe if they want to, or someone like that. Or maybe even like CBS, CBSSN, since they did the gaming tournament earlier in Las Vegas or something like that. They should team up with them to simulate like the Madden playoffs every year, and like, simulate every game and kind of see what their prediction is and broadcast it live. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I think they do that with or at least they did last year with the NFL Network.
Holy shit, that's got a 92 right tackle.
And Montgomery's going to take it into the end zone. Green Bay scores, but did they leave too much time left on the clock for Atlanta to have a chance? Atlanta now will have one timeout with 35 seconds remaining.
Oh man, I wish I could watch that game.
It's on Twitch.
I was waiting for you to say that.
It is on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen.
If you guys want to go watch his game, look him up on Twitch right now. He's live. And then Nick Guileless.
Nick underscore.
I don't know anybody watching mine.
Nick underscore Guileless. Yep.
Best team overall.
So there we go. 45 seconds remain. The score is 42-35. And out comes, or getting ready to come back out onto the field, Matty Ice and the Atlanta Falcons. So many times they've come close over the years with Michael Vick and Matt Ryan. They've come very close to making the Super Bowl. And here they are once again with a chance to go to the Super Bowl on the line. Matt Ryan is going to have to be perfect. He's going to have to find that target, the guy. He's going to have to do something to get them into the end zone. And of course, you have to assume that Green Bay is going to do whatever they can to stop them from throwing the football down the field.
I didn't realize I had this. My local team, I didn't realize I had an 87 Le'Veon Bell. What? When did I get him? I need to take him my attention.
I have like a... I think I might have the same car.
It might be one of those limited time only cards.
I think it is.
They do that where they give you like a really good card, but it only lasts for a week.
All right, so 41 seconds remain. The ball is on Atlanta's 26-yard line. And here comes Matty Ice.
So we invited everybody. They're way too strong.
Julio Jones at the top of your screen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's a limited use. Damn it.
Matt Ryan back to throw. He's going to release it. He's going down the field, and he goes for Julio Jones, and it's almost completed to the 20-yard line. That would have been a huge play.
But it didn't happen. Too bad to say.
No, it did not. And it didn't happen because of a very beautiful job by Morgan Burnett to knock the ball out of Julio's hands. While they were both up in the air. So great defensive play there. Keeps Atlanta from going almost 80 yards down the field. What a beautiful throw by Matt Ryan, though. As I would assume they're going to probably look again, as there's going to be a flag on the play, probably for holding. Matt Ryan gets sacked. We'll see what the flag is. I do believe it is holding, though. And that is exactly what it is going to be. They're going to move back to the 16-yard line. Wow. So now there's 30 seconds left. You're on your own 16-yard line. You do have a timeout. You absolutely have to score a touchdown. Not saying that it's over, but it's not looking good. Once again, Julio Jones goes to the top of your screen. They got 3 wide on the right side. 1 tight end looks like on the bottom, and the running back, and they're going to throw it short to Julio. And that was just a stupid play in my mind. You now have to waste a timeout, and you're down to 20 seconds remaining. So you can't stop the clock anymore. No matter how far down the field you throw it, you have to run up and spike the ball. Obviously, in this situation, you want to throw an out route or something to the outside so that you can get out of bounds and stop the clock so you don't have to try and run up the field and immediately spike the ball. And it doesn't even look like Julio Jones is even on the field right now. And he's going to be sacked. 4th and 21, you don't have the luxury of spiking the ball, and the receivers were so far down the field, I don't even know if they're going to be able to get back in time. They do get the playoff. They have to score on this play, and it's incomplete. Green Bay is going to the Super Bowl.
Man, I hate to say this, but I kind of told you so.
Hey, that was a great game. I think some crappy play calling by the Falcons there at the end. Just some stupid plays. But overall, it was a great game. Atlanta looked so good throughout, but they come up short. Once again, the Packers will take on the Steelers in Super Bowl 51 in a rematch of Super Bowl 45. And what has been a great game, ladies and gentlemen, just back and forth. Atlanta played fantastic. Green Bay outplayed them. There's not much to say about it other than the fact that Green Bay's defense came up when they needed to. They stopped Atlanta's offense with about 2 minutes, or just under 2 minutes remaining. They stopped them. They forced a 4th down, and because of that, they won the game. Green Bay 391 passing yards, 150 rushing yards, and they averaged 9.1 yards per play. So what a great game. Until next time in the Super Bowl, thank you guys for joining in on my channel, and I'll see you for Packers Steelers Super Bowl 51.
Let's hope for a better result, though. posting on my channel here as well. So just so you guys know, I will be also streaming that game. Probably not the same one he's doing, honestly, with 2 different Xboxes. But we'll be streaming that here probably here soon, next couple of days or so. We're also, me and Nick like to fly around to these venues where the game's at, so you might see me jump on here, Flight Simulator. It's kind of a boring thing to I guess do, because really don't really do anything other than sit in the plane for a couple hours until we get there. But it's gonna be fun if you guys like simulations. Probably do some iRacing here soon too. So until then, see you guys.
Yep.
All right, now where's the button at?
You don't say that on your broadcast.
Hey, we're still broadcasting. Like this is like legit. Like I'm professional, but I also am real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See you guys.